Welcome back, all my beautiful, loyal patriots of Ireland and abroad. Today we have another breakdown from me, breaking down the Newstalk radio. Okay, this one is, of course, Mark Little, who I've never heard of before in my entire life. But we're going to be breaking down today and explaining why mainstream news is dishonest and disingenuous, and why now we, the people, are the voices of the media. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's hear from what he has to say. So this guy is kind of a journalist. I don't know, his Twitter account is actually on private, so I can't look at what he's actually about, kind of get a good feel for what he's about. But I'm obviously going to guess if he's talking for Newstalk Radio, you know, he's upset about that they're losing views to other people. You know, when Elon Musk came out this year and said that now we are the media, that now the mainstream is dying off, these people get upset because, of course, they're losing publicity, they're losing fame, and they're losing money. So, of course, they're going to be upset, Newstalk and the rest of them. Let's hear what he has to say.
These algorithms are driving the most outrageous voices in our society and making us feel that everybody is outraged and extreme. Yeah. And that's our problem. The business model of social media, big social media, is anti-democratic, and it's rewarding the loudest voices, and it's hijacking our worst instincts.
Did he just call it big social media? Like big pharma, big industry? Did he just say that? Big social media is anti-democratic. I mean, I've never heard such an insane thing in my entire life. This guy is completely clueless. He's literally, that is just complete nonsense. He said that the loudest voices are the ones that are being the most heard, the craziest voices. Well, you know, for the longest time, the loudest voices were the mainstream media. There was no other voices. And he's being disingenuous, intellectually dishonest, because what he's basically getting at, and what his whole idea is that they're upset that they're losing all the views and everything. So now he's calling them anti-democratic. Really? It's the most democratic thing ever, for the people to have voice now and be in control, rather than just one big mainstream news at the top. RT News, Virgin Media, Newstalk.
Business model of social media, big social media, is anti-democratic, and it's rewarding the loudest voices, and it's hijacking our worst instincts. And I think with AI, with social media, anything about these things that are happening in technology right now, you need to have two contradictory thoughts in your brain. Number one, if you're not scared of where social media is going, you're not paying attention. Yeah. But if you're not also really hopeful about where it's going, I don't think you have an imagination or a sense of history, because remember, the social media comes from an open approach to the internet. And so for me, the exciting part of social media and how bad that Facebook and now X has become is it's forced people to look at alternatives like Blue Sky, which is not just about a bunch of lefties escaping the right-wing tinge in X. It's actually a platform built by giving users the power to have their own moderation, choose what kind of experience they're going to have.
This is the worst segment I've ever reacted to ever in my life on YouTube. I mean, this guy is so clueless and so wrong about everything. It's unbelievable. He's saying that you have to be scared of where social media is going. He said, number one, if you're not scared of where social media is going, social media is this big scary thing. Oh my God, it's going to ruin the world. That's exactly what these big industries, as in mainstream media, Go Loud, you know, the kind of EU German-owned media companies, that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid to give the power back to the people. Unfortunately, you know, free speech for the people is what these big corporations hate. They hate that, guys. They want it to be more communistic. They don't want it to be more democratic, to give the power to the people. You see? And this is the real whole thing about it, guys. This guy is obviously, I don't know, bought and paid for a shill. I mean, I'm sure. This is insane. He said, I don't have an imagination or a sense of history. So what he's trying to get at there is basically that, you know, the internet is this big scary thing that everyone should be afraid of, and it's gonna plunge the, you know, country into some sort of insane sort of, you know, right-wing sphere, which it really isn't doing that at all, guys. It's just more people have power. I see all the left-wing people, Paul Murphy, I see they have bigger accounts than most people. I don't know why he's even coming with that approach, but yeah, insane. So he said how bad Facebook and X have now become. He's only saying that because Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are now on Trump's side. Okay, when they were under the rule of course, Joe Biden and Obama, the people on the left had no issue with that. But now, for some reason, because the power is given back to the people and there's less censorship, they hate that. Why would you want more censorship? My whole thing is like, I just want the people to be open, free, to be able to express themselves. People have died for freedoms. In 1916, Michael Collins, all these guys, they all died for our freedoms, right? In 1922, these people died so that we can have freedom of speech, guys. I don't want us as the people collectively to have less free speech. Yeah, of course there should be fact checkers and they should check the information is correct. But if you guys choose to believe someone like, me, him, anyone on the internet, and actually make your whole idea and approach to life about that one certain person, that's on you. If somebody tells you to go jump off a bridge, that is on you. That is not on me. That is not on anybody else. Okay, you have a degree of responsibility, of course, but when it comes to your opinions and things like that, like Joe Rogan podcast is his own opinion. It's not actually a fact-based internet forum. Like, I'm giving my opinion. The people choose to give me their thoughts and freely express on my YouTube channel their opinions of me, and I let them do that. I don't delete comments, even if it's hate comments. So this sort of freedom I love giving back to the people. These people here, this guy, I don't know what organization he's a part of or what NGO he's a part of, but obviously they just hate when the people have the power. It's unbelievable. All right, and he just hates that Zuckerberg has gone now with on more of a less censorship. I don't know how he can be against less censorship. It seems insane to me.
Part of social media and how bad that Facebook and now X has become.
What?
It's forced people to look at alternatives like Blue Sky, which is not just about a bunch of lefties escaping the right-wing tinge in X. It's actually a platform built by giving users the power to have their own moderation, choose what kind of experience they're going to have. And so I think the future of social media in the positive form is smaller communities that people can control better as the user, not under the dominance of the algorithm, sending them things to make them outraged.
What? That's not... First of all, this guy has no clue. He's obviously a boomer, an older guy. He has no clue what an algorithm does. Okay, an algorithm, which a lot of people don't even understand how it works. Like, it's very complicated. If you understand an algorithm, you become very famous, because even me, I'm on social media quite a lot. I don't understand the algorithm. The algorithm is a very complex thing. It changes all the time also. It's called an algorithm for a reason, guys. It's a very, very complex topic. So you have to be extremely careful when you make these assumptions like this guy is saying. They aren't sending you things to make you outraged. It's when you follow things and you engage more with the people that you like on the platform, then it sends it to you. He's being disingenuous. Blue Sky doesn't do that. Okay, Blue Sky is just trying to get away from the other side. Whereas in life, guys, you can't run away from competition. In life, you always have competition. It's ridiculous. Like, this guy, the left, they don't want to have competition. You always have to be contradicting ideas. That way, the best ideas rise to the top. People don't want to debate. That's bad. You should be able to debate with people because the best ideas rise to the top. When you stop using words, that's when violence happens. Words are good, because if you stop using words, that's when the fists and the guns and the swords come out. You understand? This guy is completely ridiculous. Blue Sky also, guys, got hit with a lot of, let's just say SAs, if you guys understand that. The very few weeks, there was a lot of people in diapers, if you guys understand that. A lot of really weird shit happening on that platform, so be very, very careful. That's a really weird platform. I would not be putting people on Blue Sky at all, actually.
It's actually a platform built by giving users the power to have their own moderation, choose what kind of experience.
Their own moderation. So words are very important. I've said this before, guys. The words are very important, what these people say. Why would you want to have moderation on a platform? Okay, unless it's something illegal. Okay, moderation means censorship, is what he's trying to say. He said, we want you to be curtailed. We want you to have censorship so you don't have freedom of speech. That's what he's trying to say. It's ridiculous.
They're going to have. And so I think the future of social media in the positive form is smaller communities that people can control better as the user.
Control. We want to own you. Control. You can't, you smaller communities, we got to control you. I mean, these people are sadists. They're just like, they want control over people. They sound like they say it like crazy, like, we want control over you, power over you, we have to own you. It's like, dude, I don't want anyone to own me. I just want people to be free. Go live your life. Unbelievable.
Not under the dominance of the algorithm, sending them things to make them outraged.
That's a red herring.
These algorithms are driving the most outrageous voices in our society and making us feel that everybody is outraged and extreme. Yeah. And that's our problem. The business model of social media, big social media, is anti-democratic. And it's rewarding the loudest voices, and it's hijacking our worst instincts. So we have a battle right now. I wouldn't put money on success either way.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Of course.
But I do believe we're not powerless.
Here we go. Okay. I mean, it's so easy to break down these people. It's unbelievable, guys. It's so easy to break down what they're saying. It's unbelievable. He says it's rewarding the loudest voices. No. It's rewarding the voices that the people find the most true and that they can relate to the most. When you have big corporations, RT, news media, all these Go Loud from Germany that run basically a lot of the media in Ireland. If you guys don't know about that, look into it. Go Loud, it's called. Okay, it runs all the influencers in Ireland. That's why no influencers apart from me. Okay, County Gains, I'm revolutionary because I will talk about this shit all day long, guys. A lot of these influencers in Dublin and around Ireland will never talk about this. They'll keep selling you stuff behind the scenes. But all these big media, they're all owned, okay, bought and paid for by the basically the government, and they're told what to put out to the people. But now the people finally have a say. Finally, the first time in history, I think, in terms of a media aspect in the last 100 years. And these people that are in charge, these oligarchies, I'll call them, these powerful corporations, now they're pissed off. Because they're like, oh my God, we're losing power. These people are power hungry, money hungry pieces of shit, guys. Let's just call it how it is. That's what they are. And the people now finally were like, okay, cool. We can give our opinions. We can now spread the word. The algorithm favors us more than the big corporations, and they just can't handle it, guys. They just can't handle it. It's sad and it's crazy to hear about that. And it's not hijacking our worst instincts. It's making the people understand these are what we actually believe. This is what we actually believe now. Finally, we get a chance. Finally, we have a voice in this world and on the internet.
Hijacking our worst instincts. So we have a battle right now. I wouldn't put money on success either way. Yeah. But I do believe we're not powerless.
Yeah, that last part is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. He said, we have a battle right now. A battle in what? So that means a battle is taking place. That means he is choosing a side. You understand? Words are powerful. He's choosing a side. His side is this side, and he's against this side of free speech. He's against the side of outrage. Oh, outrage. It's just ridiculous. I wouldn't put money on success either way. Exactly. Because they're so scared, guys. They're so scared they might lose 1 iota, 1% of power. That now they're saying, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? They're completely backed into a corner now. So they're trying everything they can to push against it. But unfortunately, when you're up against people like Elon Musk, the richest people in the world, the President of the United States, the US government now, at least for the next 4 years, they are shaking in their boots, guys. They can't handle that pressure.
Success either way. Yeah. But I do believe we're not powerless.
Well, I'll be honest with you, my friend Mark Little, you're not powerless. Thanks to people like Mark Zuckerberg freeing up Facebook, you have people like Elon Musk freeing up X and Twitter, previously known as Twitter. Now you do have a voice, but your voice has to be aligned with the people. You can't just put out messages and propaganda anymore to brainwash the people. You actually have to have a sense of community and a sense of, what should we say, guys? Understanding of the people, okay? And understand where the people want to think and what they like in this world, okay? They don't want to just be given information anymore. We want to have our say as well. I love you all. Let me know your thoughts and comments on this video down below. Hopefully, Newstalk, Virgin Media, RT, they pull back on a lot of the sort of, crazy topics that they normally talk about, and they're now more open and free platform, okay, where we can discuss topics. They don't limit their YouTube videos, comment sections, and stuff like that, okay, because obviously, they do limit the comment sections. They do limit a lot of their free speech on their platforms, which is very unfortunate. I don't know why these massive news platforms have to do that. I mean, people are reading your newspapers. They're getting paid billions upon billions every single year of euros, billions of euros every year. And it's crazy to see that now, for the first time in history, the people, myself, County Gaines, the nationalists and patriots of this country alike, we finally get a voice, we finally get a chance, just a one sliver to kind of express ourselves. Not that it's even any competition against the mainstream media, really, in terms of, you know, an average person like myself with 200 subscribers or whatever, 100,000 subscribers. They still have the majority, you know, millions of subscribers, millions of stuff. They get upset about it. Even when we have just one iota, one little sliver of hope that we can give our voice, they get pissed off about it. How sad is that, guys? That's how you know somebody is a real feminine person in this world. I'm talking about real just have no backbone, that they hate competition. Me, I love competition. Like, comment, subscribe. I can't do without all my beautiful people, okay? All my beautiful people of Ireland and abroad. So if you guys want to support me, become a member of the channel. It's nothing. It's like the price of a coffee per week. I think it's actually less than a coffee. The price of a scone or a French scone, a croissant, okay? If you guys want to support me, just click on the link down below. Also, check out my merch, check out my Patreon. I love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Every single day, I'm going to put out a video basically breaking down the news media. Also, 3 other music reactions. If you guys are into music, you can follow along my music reactions, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.